Question 1. What is the purpose of using security badges in a physical security environment? A. To encrypt network traffic. B. To provide wireless access. C. To identify authorized personnel. D. To monitor CPU usage. Correct answer. C. To identify authorized personnel. Security badges are used to visually and electronically identify employees and visitors. They can include RFID or barcode technology to control physical access to secure locations. Question 2. Which physical security measure provides a simple mechanical way to prevent unauthorized physical access? A. Lock and key. B. Multi-factor authentication. C. Intrusion detection system. D. VPN tunnel. Correct answer. A. Lock and key. Locks and keys are simple physical security measures designed to limit access to areas, equipment, or storage. They provide a basic yet essential layer of protection for safeguarding physical assets. Question 3. Which physical security control is used to monitor and record activity in and around sensitive areas? A. VLAN. B. Video surveillance. C. Access control list. D. VPN tunnel. Correct answer. B. Video surveillance. Video surveillance uses cameras to observe and document activity, helping to deter unauthorized access and providing recorded proof of security incidents. Question 4. What is the purpose of a man-trap in a physical security environment? A. To prevent network-based attacks. B. To control and isolate physical access between two secure areas. C. To encrypt sensitive data. D. To limit bandwidth usage. Correct answer. B. To control and isolate physical access between two secure areas. A man-trap is a physical access control system with two doors that allows only one person to enter or exit at a time, preventing tailgating and unauthorized access. Question 5. Which physical security measure involves employing personnel to monitor and enforce security policies? A. Security guards. B. VLAN. C. Packet filtering. D. Load balancing. Correct answer. A. Security guards. Security guards are human security measures who oversee facilities, check identification, and handle incidents. They serve as a visible deterrent and offer immediate response when needed. Question 6. Which phase of the incident response process involves detecting and confirming that a security incident has occurred? A. Containment. B. Recovery. C. Identification. D. Lessons learned. Correct answer. C. Identification. Identification is the process in which the security team detects and confirms the occurrence of an incident. This step is vital for recognizing unauthorized access, malware infections, or other security threats. Question 7. What is the primary purpose of the containment phase in the incident response process? A. To notify law enforcement. B. To limit the scope and impact of an incident. C. To restore normal operations. D. To conduct a forensic analysis. Correct answer. B. To limit the scope and impact of an incident. Containment involves isolating the incident to stop it from causing additional harm. This may include disconnecting affected systems, blocking malicious traffic, or disabling compromised accounts. Question 8. In the incident response process, what is the objective of the recovery phase? A. To remove the root cause of the incident. B. To limit the impact of the attack. C. To restore systems and services to normal operation. D. To gather lessons learned. Correct answer. C. To restore systems and services to normal operation. Recovery is the phase in which systems and services are restored after the incident is addressed. It ensures that the systems are secure, free of threats, and fully functional before they are returned to production. Question 9. Which type of security policy defines the acceptable behavior and usage of company resources by employees? A. Password policy. B. Remote access policy. C. Data classification policy. D. Acceptable use policy. Correct answer. D. Acceptable use policy. The acceptable use policy outlines the guidelines for how employees can use company resources like computers, the internet, and email. It helps ensure that users do not misuse or abuse organizational systems. Question 10. What is the primary purpose of a password policy in an organization's security framework? A. To enforce restrictions on remote access. B. To define acceptable use of company resources. C. To require strong, complex passwords and periodic changes. D. To classify data based on sensitivity. Correct answer? C. To require strong, complex passwords and periodic changes. A password policy establishes requirements for password complexity, length, expiration, and reuse prevention. It helps protect accounts from unauthorized access due to weak or compromised passwords. Question 11. Which security policy addresses guidelines for employee-owned devices connecting to the corporate network? A. Data classification policy. B. BYOD policy. C. Password policy. D. Remote access policy. Correct answer. B. BYOD policy. A BYOD, bring your own device, policy outlines the rules and security controls for employees using personal devices to access company resources. It reduces the risk of unauthorized access and data leakage. Question 12. What is the term used to describe the traffic that enables a router to dial another router to establish an ISDN connection? A. Access list traffic. B. Global traffic. C. Interesting traffic. D. ISDN traffic. Correct answer. C. Interesting traffic. Interesting traffic refers to the designated data that triggers an ISDN connection. The router is set up to detect specific traffic patterns, and once the defined conditions are met, it initiates a call to the remote router to establish the connection. Question 13. Which of the following is the most appropriate term for software that regulates what a user can access, typically associated with websites? A. Content filter. B. IDS. C. Proxy server. D. Radius server. Correct answer A. Content filter. A content filter is used to limit or control the types of material a user can access, especially online. It is often employed to block harmful or inappropriate websites according to set rules, keywords, or categories. Organizations and educational institutions typically use content filtering to enforce security protocols, prevent access to malicious sites, and ensure adherence to acceptable use policies. Question 14. In which OSI model layer do routers function? A. Layer 1. B. Layer 2. A. Layer 3. D. Layer 4. Correct answer. C. Layer 3. A content filter is used to limit or control the types of material a user can access, especially online. It is often employed to block harmful or inappropriate websites according to set rules, keywords, or categories. Organizations and educational institutions typically use content filtering to enforce security protocols, prevent access to malicious sites, and ensure adherence to acceptable use policies. Question 15. Which network device forwards data frames between two nodes using IP addresses? A. Hub. B. Switch. C. Bridge. D. Router. Correct answer. D. Router. A router functions at the network layer, Layer 3, of the OSI model, and is responsible for forwarding data packets based on their IP addresses. Unlike switches or bridges, which primarily rely on MAC addresses, routers identify the best path for data transmission between various networks. Question 16. Kurt, a user, is experiencing trouble logging into his domain from his desktop PC. To troubleshoot, a cable certifier is used and reports an unusually high value of next, near-end crosstalk. What is the most probable cause of this issue? A. Crosstalk. B. TX-RX reversed. C. Split cables. D. DB loss. Correct answer. A. Crosstalk. Crosstalk happens when signal interference between neighboring wires in a cable causes data corruption or reduced performance. A high next value indicates significant interference, which is often the result of poor cable installation, untwisted pairs near termination points, or the use of low-quality cables. To address this, proper cable management, correct terminations, and the use of shielded or higher-quality cabling can help reduce interference. Question 17. Which type of coaxial cable is utilized by an internet service provider when delivering broadband cable internet? A. RG6. B. RG7. C. RG8. D. RG59. Correct answer. A. RG6. RG6 is the standard coaxial cable commonly used for broadband cable internet connections. Thanks to its excellent shielding and reduced signal loss over long distances. It supports higher frequencies and greater bandwidth, making it well-suited for digital cable and high-speed internet services. Question 18. A company with hundreds of nodes in a single subnet has decided to implement VLANs. What advantage does adopting VLANs offer in this scenario? A. It offers a faster port to all servers. B. It creates multiple broadcast domains within a single collision domain. C. It creates multiple collision domains on one switch port. D. It segments broadcast domains within the network infrastructure. Correct answer? D. It segments broadcast domains within the network infrastructure. Implementing VLANs divides broadcast domains within the network infrastructure, reducing unnecessary broadcast traffic, boosting overall network performance, and improving security by isolating different groups of devices on the same physical network. Question 19. Which of the following network devices is designed to seamlessly connect different types of network interfaces? A. Bridge. B. Transceiver. C. Active hub. D. Managed switch. Correct answer. B. Transceiver. A transceiver is a specialized modular device that facilitates communication between different network interfaces by converting signals across various transmission media, such as fiber optic and copper Ethernet. While managed switches offer network control features, they are not specifically designed for direct interface conversion like transceivers. Question 20. Which type of connection is commonly used to terminate DS3 connections in a telecommunications facility? A. 66 block, B. BNC, C. F connector, D. RJ11. Correct answer. B. BNC. A BNC connector is the preferred option for DS3, T3 connections, offering a secure coaxial termination with minimal signal loss. In contrast to RJ11 or 66 blocks, which are used for telephone and structured cabling, BNC connectors are specifically designed for high-speed data transmission over coaxial cables.